Okay, here we have another waterproofing job. We are starting in Kingston East, Ontario. And we've already taken up the interlocking stone that was back here. And we have to go from this area of the octagon here that comes out and all the way over to where the garage starts in the house. The gas meter there we have to deal with. And we had interlocking stone that we've all pulled up, and we're going to relay it down when we're done. We've got a pattern laid out for it over there. Oh, yeah. And also we're working under pergola that we're going to save. The machine's small enough to fit underneath it. We don't need to take the whole thing down, although those two beams going up against the house aren't necessary. The two support posts, I mean. It is anchored to the house.
Other side of that pipe, as you can see, the gas pipe is always something you have to contend with and be very cautious of. The city of Kingston has a lot of clay, which makes it a little difficult to hand shovel, but the machine does a good job getting rid of it. Nice to have a small machine so we can get underneath the terrace. Pillars are hung from the top and secured to the building, so we let them float, knowing that we're going to put supports and tons of earth underneath of them, so they'll be stable again. My least favorite tool in the world, but a handy one, the shovel. And that is Dan Weaver, owner and operator, CEO of Loyalist Construction.
Yeah. Alright, we got this all excavated. We're just going to let the wall dry out now. And we'll come back tomorrow and clean her off some more and inspect for any cracks. So far we haven't found any cracks, but very little drainage down here, mostly clay up against the wall. The Big O actually has gravel underneath it, which is odd, but there was hardly any gravel on top of the Big O, mostly clay. I suspect the water was probably coming in at the cold joint where the footing and the wall meet. Okay, so we did find a crack in this foundation after all, and it is right here, and we've just mixed up some hydraulic cement. We're going to patch her up, and while it's drying we're going to start doing our aqua block and tarring. Okay, so here we have our aqua block on, down at our cold joint. Oops. Gotta be a mule to walk around here. Oh yeah, that looks good. We can just take the putty knife and scrape it down later. I'll reparge all underneath there. So here we have covered this crack, filled it in with hydraulic cement, and we're just getting ready to do the tarring of the rest of the wall, which will be going on super thick. Don't have to worry about any water. There's rain coming for the rest of the week, but we don't have to worry about any of it entering the foundation, as we have relieved the pressure up against the wall and repaired the crack. And we're just installing the baton here now, the air gap waterproof membrane. And soon we're going to put our drainage pipe in the sock down, and I got a load of gravel we're going to back in here and empty. So we got our membrane on, and we're getting ready to put the big O in. Okay, so here is our landscape fabric in, and it is covering our gravel. And we're using this because the soil is a little bit, it's got lots of fines in it. It's silty, and we don't want it to go through the gravel and plug up the big O, even though the big O has a sock on it itself. So just a little bit extra precaution here. As you can see, a little sandy. And then we're just coming right back around. Over in here, bunching it up. In some places I told them to double it up. Extra precaution. All the trim's on, and she's just ready for a backfill right now. And we'll have to be careful backfilling around our gas line as usual. Okay, so now that we've waterproofed everything outside, we have put new drywall up, studs and insulation, vapor barrier, etc. And close this area all off. It looks nice and neat again. It's just a furnace room, big furnace room. Something could be done with it later if somebody wanted to. And that's the indoor stuff. We just put one coat of mud on this. So here are the finishing touches here on the Kingston West job, on finishing touches on the Kingston East job. Everything's been put back together. The patio's been installed, raked and landscaped. There is no more leaks in this basement now. And she's a little mucky right now, so I'm not going to go back any further. I'll just give you an idea. Come around from the other side and show you. And here we are from the other side, around the back, by the breakfast nook area here. And there's the patio reinstalled, better than what it was before. And it has all been waterproofed and comes with a lifetime transferable guarantee not to leak again. Good for 25 years. If there is a leak, we will come back and fix it. We were able to work under this pergola here. The machine was just small enough to fit in between here, underneath it. It's a perfect size machine we actually have for doing this type of work. And for your next waterproofing project, whether it be big or small, please don't hesitate to call me, Dan, at Loyalist Construction and Landscaping, 613-484-4178, or you can send me an email online at dan@loyalistconstruction.ca.